right, welcome back to Pandemic Stories. My name is Ugochukwu Ezagula. I'm still here with my guest, UZO, the gym addict. UZO, all right. So let's just laugh it out. Like, okay. So right now, I want us to. So one of the interesting things about this show, what makes the show unique, is that we just don't bring people to talk about their own stories. We also want to see the people that these stories have touched, And so we have two people here who are going to join us in this studio virtually and also attest to tell us about how your programs have impacted their lives. But before we bring them on, let's go on this very short break. And then when we come back, we'll have our guests. All right, welcome back to Pandemic Stories. I'm here with Uzo, gym addict, and we have here two people who have been blessed, can I say, by, I think I can hear a sound in the background. Somebody's TV is on or so. Mind just turning it down? All right. Okay, so okay, I think that was Mrs. Ngozi Onyekaba having a bit of technical issues. So right now I have with me here, Mrs. Uloma J. Chiboka. It's good to have you. All right. So you are one of the members of the Gym Addict clan.
Yes.
And so you have a thing or two to say about how her programs have impacted. First of all, let's start. How has this pandemic been for you? Like, how have you been able to navigate through this whole time?
Well,
On a personal level.
like Uzo said, deciding not to go out is different. But it's like being on a permanent spot for a long time because it seemed everything just was on pause. It was a bit tough, but we were able to.
So tell us a bit about.
We're getting used to it.
And
They say it's a new.
Tell us a bit about the program. How has it impacted your life?
Like you said, I'd say that I'm of the clan, the gym addict clan. Okay. First off, we started when the first challenge with her. That was a long time ago. She just put up a challenge for people to run a minimum of 5 kilometers per day. And then there was something she said. She said, if you were going to crawl. If you're going to walk. If you could run. Whatever it is, get up and get moving. And I took up that challenge. At that time, my church was even having a fast, but I just felt, okay, I'll try this. I think I can do it. I was amazed at how much I was able to achieve. I didn't know I could walk that far, 5 kilometers, but it was a beautiful time. So I just got addicted. Okay, so when she started
You got
with the
addicted to
boot
the
camp
gym
last year, we had some boot camps, and we had a boot camp. The boot camp taught us to eat right, eat healthy. So for us juniors that are used to eating heavy, it was a shock. It was kind of a shock getting out of our old ways of eating and adjusting. It was a beautiful experience. It taught us a lot of discipline. that boot camp, a day became very difficult. It's a limited fasting mode, so skip the breakfast.
Oh, I think she dropped her network there. Wow, I don't know what's wrong with network today. Oh my God. Okay, but I have Mrs. Ngozi Onyekaba here with us. Hello, Ma. Can you see? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
All right. Welcome to Pandemic Stories. And I hear you have a thing or two to say about the impact of the gym addicts fitness program. Can you tell us a bit? How long have you been involved in her trainings?
Well, I started. I got involved last year, I think, but I started with a 7 days challenge of raw food. I think it was around. Was it okay? It's January. January. 7 days of raw food. You know. So only salad and fruits and things like that. I mean, I was excited because I've been struggling with weight loss since 1974. So I will lose, I will put on weight, I will lose and put on weight. I mean, I will go to health farm, go to all sorts of things. But I don't know what, I mean, something clicked. So, and Uzo is very passionate about what she's doing, and she actually does research, you know. So I said, okay, let me go ahead with her because I saw my niece. She did it before her wedding. She told me she was on a boot camp and she lost quite a lot of weight, and another of my niece also lost. So I said, okay, let me try. So I started in January, and then and now I'm on my fourth boot camp. This one is the fourth one. And I've
Wow.
lost a lot of weight. I mean, from January till now, I've lost about 18 kilos, which is a
Wow.
lot, yeah. But
Wow.
unfortunately, I've not joined the gym yet because she said that I shouldn't join the gym because of my knees. But at least the boot camp, the eating plans, everything, and what he has taught me is how to eat right. You know, the type of food I eat and the quantity and the quality, you know. So I normally like a lot of sweets sometimes. I'm not a cake person like that, but sometimes I like to eat sweets and things like that. But I know that when I do derail, I know how to go back. You know, the next day I'll go on a raw food. So I'll just eat salad and things like that. So he has really, really taught me a lot of things. And I'm so grateful because normally the Bible says that a prophet is without honor in his hometown. I mean, I cherish her advice because I always asking her, and she's available at any time. You know, if you're feeling tired or you're feeling discouraged, or if you're feeling I'm hungry, I want to cheat. She's always available to encourage you to cheer you up and cheer you on that you can make it. Go ahead. So I'm so grateful, and I feel so happy I can move because before to go up the stairs I would feel so miserable. There was a time I was actually crying. I said, God, what is this? I mean, so I can. I mean, how can I? I really, really prayed to God to help me, and I think God used Uzo to actually help me. So now I'm so happy. I'm agile. I'm not complaining of any pains like I used to before. So I'm really, really happy, actually.
You know, when you said the prophet is without honor, I think you are. I heard that Uzo was with you in days in the UK
Yeah,
before she started the whole fitness thing. So
yeah.
it's also very easy for you to actually overlook the journey and her what's it called, capacity and competence. Because you probably knew when it all started. All right, let me come back to you, Mrs. Uloma. So you're one of the people
Yeah.
that have been like. So there is this kind of movement it's like a women supporting women movement.
Yes.
So can you tell us a bit about it? And that's actually like a product of an offshoot of the whole
The boot
fitness
camp.
program. That,
Yes.
yes, can you tell us a bit about it and how has it been of value to you?
Yes. Uh, the boot camp has, we had different business owners. We had Slop, we had Aha Yogurt, so many people that are into business that could supply us the healthy smoothies, salads that we needed. So I mean, so we could easily just patronize ourselves and refer ourselves, in business. And of course, you know what that means. It's just much more than just losing weight. We were networking business wise, so I mean, for people like Aha Yogurt that could supply our parfait. In fact, the last boot camp we had, we were like, okay, we will celebrate with parfait and Aha will supply. Those are the little things, the ways we help each other. We just didn't meet ourselves. We got to know our businesses, and we supported a lot of ourselves, supported each other.
So it basically went beyond just fitness classes, but you were able to network with other people and then you were able to exchange value. And for
Yes.
me, that's what pandemic story is all about. I mean, making making beautiful stories out of seeming I mean, problematic issues. So I want to say thank you very much for joining us on this show. Thank you for joining this show. When we will go on this break, and then when we come back, I will wrap up with the gym addict herself, UZO the gym addict. So thank you, Mrs. Suloma, for joining us. Thank you, Mrs. Ngozi Onyekaba, for joining us. And
Thank you.
I hope you stay fit. I hope you keep on with the routines and the diet plan that UZO gives you. No retreat, no surrender.
No,
Yes.
no, no.
And discipline is key. All right,
Yes.
thank you for joining us. I'm going to go on this short break, and when I come back, I will wrap up with Uzo the gym addict. Stay tuned.
Okay.
All right, Uzo. What an amazing time we've had, and I mean, those were fantastic testimonies as regards the impact of your programs, and I'm very, very excited for you, and I'm glad that you were able to turn, what would have been easily a frustrating situation, because I can imagine that as a fitness trainer, you probably would have to meet up your clients maybe in their houses or at the gym, but you created this virtual platform where you specifically narrowed down on women, and then for some reason, it turned out to become even more than we or you anticipated. And I mean, I've heard a lot of stories about how much value was shared and the impact of your programs. And I just want to congratulate you for that. I hear you have a program coming up. Can
Yeah,
you, or better still, you have the body project, what you call the body project.
yeah.
The body project. Can you tell us about the project?
Okay. Well, I have several programs. The Body Project is just one of it. It's a 4 week weight loss program for people who, well, specifically women, because the meal plans have been structured for women. So it's for people who really want to lose weight, who want to eat to lose weight, who want to learn how to eat to lose weight. Don't worry, there's no intermittent fasting in this one. It's just there's breakfast, there's lunch and dinner. There's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then there are exercises. Just a book to guide you and help you. Because when I lost weight, there was nothing to help me. I had to go out to do all the research by myself and do a lot of trial and error. But what I've done is I've compiled my knowledge and my experience in a book and packaged it. So use this, and you will get results 4 weeks. But yeah, that's just one of the many programs I offer. The body project.
Okay, let me get it. So for the body project, you're saying in 4 weeks, well, I'm going to have 6 packs.
No,
I'm
that's
going to
not what
lose
I'm
this one. I'm going to lose this. Sorry, I'm sure our viewers cannot say it, but I mean, yeah, it's concealed. So there's this one consolidated pack, and I've always aspired to convert it to maybe
no.
kind of like partition it into 6 packs. So you're saying, are you promising me that if I go through this program, I'm going to have that, right?
No, I'm not promising you that in 4 weeks you will have 6 pack, but I'm
Mm.
promising you that in 4 weeks you will see a difference and it will spur you to continue until you get the body you want.
Excellent, excellent. And I like that you said that because a lot of people think that this thing is a sprint, but
No,
it's
it's
actually a long-term project. Where consistency is key. Consistency is key. Discipline is very, very important. So tell us about your other programs. You said you have another.
So yeah, there's this program that I also started just after the pandemic for women, free. It's a free raw food challenge. So we had the first one in July, which was 5 days, and we have another one coming up at the end of September. So if you're a woman, join in. It's free. It's free. I'm completely free. There are no hidden fees, nothing. Then my baby, which is the boot camp, is an 8 week weight loss, intensive weight loss program. The thing about the boot camp is we, as much as possible, we learn better eating habits. We learn that yes, food is great, but food is not the end of it all. We learn how to eat right. We learn how to stop snacking. We just generally learn better eating habits. We exercise. We have fun challenges every week that we that help us develop healthier habits. And at the end of the day, one thing I always say about the boot camp is people always achieve results. You heard my auntie. Most times when people start a fitness program, they're looking for a quick fix. I don't offer quick fixes because whatever you get quickly might not last. But what you come with, what I need you to come with is the willingness to learn, relearn, and unlearn. And once you come with that kind of mindset, you will learn things that over time will help you get the body you want. So yes, please join my community, women. Join my community of raw food eaters. I know it sounds difficult, but you really can do it. It's just 5 days. And then if you want to really lose weight and you need a coach, someone to support you, hold your hand, someone to encourage you, and you want to do it in a closed group, private group of like-minded individuals, then you need the boot camp in your life. And the last boot camp comes up in at the end of September as well. So don't sleep on this one. Oh.
Don't sleep on it. Okay, so before we go, just before we go, I'm going to put up this picture, and I want you to tell me. So, so when was this?
Okay, so that picture was
How long ago?
that picture was taken in year one of uni, which was 2004.
Okay, let me flash it in again. Oh my god! So that's
It
where
was
you come from,
yeah.
and then you come from. Really, it's been amazing having this conversation with you. Unfortunately, we had some glitches with the network earlier on. That's highly regrettable, and for our viewers, we really apologize. Sometimes, you really can't control some of those things. The truth is that we actually have backup plans, and unfortunately, sometimes even the backup plans, fail you. We look forward to the 5G network. All right. So thank you very much, Uzo the Gym Addict, for finding time to be with us on this show.
Thank
And
you.
we will look forward to having you again. And for you, our viewers, it's been amazing time with you. Thank you for tuning into this show. I encourage you to tune in same time, 7 p.m. next week Wednesday, as we'll be having another story of. We'll be spotlighting another story of someone who was able to translate adversity into advantage. Thank you very much for joining us on this show, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, remember that this show is about inspiration, creativity, and enterprise. See you next week.